Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're faring well within the cosmic storm that's unraveling. We have KP6, so level 2 geomagnetic storms and solar winds. There are no solar flares at the moment. I think many of us can feel the heart building up to this supernova of the heart event. Okay, we're being readied on all layers and levels, and I was guided to come on once more to share a few pieces that may be of assistance to help us through this final transition. Okay, so the headline is true love or divine love ignites heaven on earth. And truly, that is what ignites the frequency of divine love, which the cosmos is literally made of, we are made of, is what ignites our multidimensional DNA, which is what's happening now. So a lot of the aches and pains is actually your DNA awakening, your crystal body, your diamond sun God body, your rainbow plasma body is fully being ignited, your diamond avatar self, your ascended master self, your God self, fully coming online, okay? Fully claim this, fully activate this. Like, this is not just me speaking and making this up, okay? I am a messenger for God. And what I've been speaking about is basically God says we're ready, okay? It's not just me saying this. It's I do take my responsibility very seriously of transmitting these messages and in the highest purity and truth that I can access, which I implore each one of us to do, because it's all about divine union with source. That is Ascension. So it's all about us and our direct access vertically to source. And that's us, literally, that's also our staff, our vertical alignment within our Merkaba, and then our rod, which is the horizontal alignment. And that is also the core of your Merkaba vehicle, which had to be realigned with source and the correct coordinates in many different shapes, ways, and forms. And the divine masculine and feminine, especially the twin flames, hold these new cosmic rod and staff codes for the planet, for the 4 poles, the shift back to the KRYSTic eternal life flows that connect us back to source, where we're fully sovereign, fully self-sustainable in our energy field. So we don't suck off other people's energy, and we don't allow others to suck off ours. So we are fully done with the whole energy vampirism and, you know, the whole negative alien machinery that has been part of sucking our life force, literally, in order to create fallen timelines. So that's over and done with now, because this is all literally dissolving in our field, as I've shared in my last video. And we literally came here to ignite heaven on earth. And the twin flames are playing a major role in this, because they literally carry the Edenic and Paradisian codes. And they are completing Ascension. And that is what's happening right now. So there's love in the air, because again, love is what ignites our multidimensional DNA. And yes, it's also all about self-love. But what the twin flames do is, again, bring up that mirror or anything that's still unresolved within their field, because they carry each other's codes, literally. They carry each other's quantum that the other still needs. And I'm going to leave another link underneath. It's an old Facebook post that I've reposted from someone else about tantric twins and the roles they serve. For those interested, underneath in the description box. Thanks again for anyone who's also sent any donation in order to support my work and everything I share freely with everyone. And anyone who would like to, the details are below. So thank you again so much for your support and liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. And sorry, I can't get back at the moment to many comments, neither emails or messages. I just, at the moment, have to really focus on us, you know, going all the way home, which is really an inner process, most of all. But what I can share, I do share with everyone as much as I can. And sometimes I can answer comments, but at the moment, very, very limited, okay? It's just because my focus is just elsewhere, all right? So basically, us aligning with the frequency of divine love, which often helps us, you know, other people help us too, and especially this very intense, otherworldly, supernatural love that the twin flames feel for one another, divine counterparts, twin rays, whatever we want to call this. And ultimately, it's a frequency of love that, you know, at a higher level, anyone can help us achieve, because it's all about the divine union with all of creation, with source, that is Ascension. So that's what we're here for. So everybody is helping us, again, bringing in these fractals, everybody who's triggering us, especially all of our karmic relationships, all have helped us. But the twin flame is kind of the last person you meet in your incarnation before Ascension to bring in the remaining codes that you need. And the feminine is usually incarnated with more of the quantum, more of the keys and codes, usually 66%, and masculine 33%. So they have more codes to retrieve, but they give it to each other in a sense. And it happens mostly at a higher dimensional level, which, again, these relationships are mostly about. So what I'm seeing is that we're literally here to transcend time, space, and gravity through us transcending this now. So even if you're apart from your twin flame, even if you have contact, no contact, whatever it may be, even if you're with your twin flame, you know, you can be with people, but not fully be in divine union on a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level, which this is all about. So there are many different stages to it. I can also leave another link below of on Ascension glossary that speaks more about the stages of Ascension and hierogamic union and what this is really about. It's Ascension. So it's polarity integration. It's basically us integrating all of these fragments that we feel still in resistance of, and that are, you know, we are in separation of, we feel separate from. It's the polarity consciousness, ultimately, because all is consciousness. All of our bodies are consciousness. We're different consciousness fields, different monadic groups, you know, and then we make up little bodies. So even our bodies, when we say the physical universe doesn't, you know, really exist beyond in our mind, the same is for our bodies. And this is how this is shifting, how people are disappearing, because as timelines shift, people, you know, they have never been born, or all of a sudden are dead, you know, the same as sometimes you have dead people coming back alive and dying again. So these are all time shift markers. And this is what's happening, mass, especially as the shift, as the event, the supernova of the heart event fully completes. And it's very much about the divine union of the masculine and feminine as the Merkaba merges. And the heart fully ignites and the Holy Spirit fully moves in. So this is also the activations that are coming in with this whole big halo explosion that went off the sun in the early hours of the 13th. Which caused this big 2-day proton and electron storm, which basically has been crystallizing our bodies, and this is still ongoing. So we now have this big solar storm, geomagnetic storm, that's also connected with this, and there's more coming. And in whichever way this plans out. So again, we're not waiting of anything outside of us, because ultimately this is a heart awakening, the cosmic heart awakening, the cosmic heart mind fully coming online as one, which is the merging and the divine union of the masculine and feminine. And the original twin flames carry these original codes from Lemuria, from Lyra, which is what is being retrieved right now, our royal codes, which is ultimately us igniting our DNA in its Christic sense. So our cosmic Christ consciousness, which is us really merging with all of our layers and levels, okay, all throughout the dimensions. Ascended Master level, all of that. And what's also came in strongly today is really us fully igniting our Anuhasi identity. So again, because you are like, you have a soul level, then you have an oversoul, which is also the monadic level, then you have avatar level, then you have pre-meta and ascended master level, and then it's just cosmic level, okay, and cosmic consciousness. So we're merging all of this. What's coming in is the highest kind of the Lyran identity of the Anuhasi from the Emerald Order, which also were the, original founders. So the original founders, the threefold founder flame is what we're anchoring also, and also through the divine twin flames, through the ignition of love between them, which is also very much connected to sacred sexuality and what some people call the awakening of the Kundalini, but it's beyond that. It's the Kunda ray. It's really the threefold founder flame. It's the original sound and light fields of creation running through them and fully anchoring and running through the field, which is already happening. But and that's also a reason why you have to, because it's all about frequency accretion. So we keep accreting frequency, which is really higher consciousness, which are all these different dimensional frequency bandwidths, which are just different consciousness fields. And you imagine this as part of your multidimensional integration, all these different levels, 5D, 6D, 9D. Again, this is beyond 5D, okay? Because if you want to connect with cosmic consciousness, God source consciousness, you need to go beyond 5D. That's the whole problem with the whole, where we've been. You can't go beyond 6D. You can't fully connect. And the invader races, they're different theories, but basically the main cut that happened was between dimensions 11 and 12. So you can't reconnect to the Nirvanic mind and cosmic consciousness and all the other levels. But again, the distortions have been on all the levels, also the pre-meta levels and the original founder rays. So this has all been, from top to bottom and bottom up, because we have all these stations of identity, all these different incarnational selves in all these different dimensions that we've been all busy integrating. And we do this ultimately by integrating all these different perspectives and multidimensional consciousness fields through integrating multidimensional viewpoints. And that's what other people are helping us with, especially your genetic equal, which is what a twin flame is. So you complete each other's ascension. Ultimately, it's happening at highest level, but, to complete ascension, as I've been sharing for a while, the physical union is, again, making it all physical. That's us merging meta and antimatter, the masculine and the feminine, spirit and matter, because that's what they represent. And also the, as I said, it's creating, it's basically the meta and antimatter universe merging as one. And we're becoming this whole new creation, which is a whole multidimensional divine organic creatrix field where you have antimatter, where everything is one, where you can create literally instantly out of thin air. And us integrating and accessing our higher identities as the Anuhasi again, as these original founders, which were also, and I'm going to read this out just now, and I'm going to leave the link, as I said, below, from Ascension Glossary, which is about them. So the first lineages of the main original Lyran, Elohim, feline, humanoid races were also called the Anuhasi of the Emerald Order. The Anuhasi embodied as the liquid light biological forms of the original Christos races in this universe existing in the solar logos fields of Lyra, Aramatena, and other founder emanations that embodied the architecture of the cosmic sovereign law of one, which includes the ancient builder templates of God Creator Code. The Lyran Elohim felines were supervising the Syrians to host the seeding of 12-strand DNA genetics on the 5D planet Tara for Christos race embodiment. After the fall of Tara, the Anuhasi downstepped themselves into the lower dimensions through the Azurites and Oraphim, which is the 24 to 48 DNA strand template, to create the interdimensional free world councils. This was to protect and embody the universal Stargate locations, to repair AI damage, and to reassemble and protect the royal house of Lyra, original genetic library, which was the source code designed for Christos forms. So that's what we've been doing, and I also spoke about my last video of us holding these codes for us now fully igniting again, our liquid Christos self, our diamond avatar, okay, in all stations of identity, really, but that's the highest physical emanation that we can move in and out of what I'm seeing, okay? But it's part of you, because you will also be able to dematerialize and materialize. You literally become vapor, and again, you are shifting through time and space, 360 degrees, full multidimensional access, limitless possibilities, nothing less. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So again, there is no physical universe or reality or body. It's all information. It's all consciousness. And we're fully transcending all the dimensional layers, divisions, compartmentalization, dogmatism, everything you think you know how this is going to work, and we're all ascending as one, because there's only one of us here. We're all going back to heaven on earth, one way or another. It's our compartmentalized, polarized human minds that cannot quite grasp that sometimes. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest as always. But we are projecting all of this. Dig into quantum physics. It builds the bridge, okay, between the right and the left brain, between spirituality and what I'm speaking of here, and through the shift in consciousness. Again, it's many things we've been talking about, and it's all interconnected. But ultimately, through the shift in consciousness, which is well underway and completing now, through the twin flames shifting their perception, and especially the mind, and fully unifying the heart and the mind, which is already happening, already rolling out, the consciousness shifts collectively, because it's one heart, mind, body, soul, cosmic logos that's being healed and rebirthed as one. So we're right now rebirthing, especially the feminines, the new worlds, because it's already fully dissolving. And as the event completes, we are fully rebirthing ourselves through the supernova of the heart event, which again is the cosmic heart awakening. I keep being shown the 17th. That's also St. Patrick's Day. Now, I'm not a fan of St. Patrick's Day and the whole story behind it. We're not going into this now, but I've had one of my biggest heart awakenings, activations 9 years ago on St. Patrick's Day. Now, I don't know if it was the 17th or just a parade day, because they're often on a different day, depending on what day it falls on. And I haven't checked now. But anyway, I'm being shown the 17th. Not saying that it is happening then, but it kind of falls within a time frame. I feel something like big energies are going to happen on that day. Now, anytime before then as well, and it's already happening again, okay? Our hearts are fully activating. This is happening one way or another. This is, again, happening through us. So, big theme, let go of control. And that also means let go of resistance, which is hanging on to anything, running away, preventing or suppressing or attaching to anything. Just let go, let the magic happen. It happens through you. The navigational instruction sets are all built in. They are unlocking through you, through all of these solar activations and the crystalline core activations. So it's happening from within and without. Yeah. As within, so without. And again, but it's really happening through our heart. And then I feel physically. And also I feel it's like I keep getting the message, I was supposed to come online before the lights go off. So I don't know what it exactly means. I do expect the old grid and all of this artificial nonsense to go offline, and the organic matrix, creatrix field, to appear before us. So let's hope that's that. Let's make it so. Again, we're co-creating this all the time. That's why I speak, okay, about this. I know I keep co-creating this. The same as I shared on the 5th, that I got a message that sanctity is here, and basically the end of all this collective psychosis, and which is part of the collective awakening and consciousness shift. It's one and the same. And that a Carrington-like event would be happening, but it wouldn't, fry everything, and we would be ending up in a pre-industrial state, as has happened. Okay, so again, I am sharing this message. It's not lightly. I found that really, really awesome, because that was so on the money and time-wise. That was just really, really, really awesome. So that's why I need to also keep sharing this, because we are making it happen as we believe in it, okay? But also because it's divine timing. Again, I'm not just making this up, okay? But it's divine timing, alignment. Everything is aligning. Can you feel this? Because we are aligned with our true self from deep within. And it doesn't look the way you think it does. Anything you want to still heal, okay? Doesn't matter what it is or change. Just see it already done. You keep quantum shifting all the time right now, outside of time and space. And as the event fully completes, you are fully healed. Okay, so don't break your head apart. Try and relax as much as possible. It's hard enough as it is. Okay, don't give yourself a hard time right now because you think you need to do X, Y, Z in order to ascend. It's not true. It's you fully loving yourself. What comes up at the moment is also any remaining insecurities, places where you still judge yourself, because that's the separation, that's fragmentation. You're in separation with parts of yourself. That's judgment. You know, you're always just judging yourself. Even if you judge others, it's parts of yourself, either old parts or future parts that you're kind of suppressing or not, you know, unacknowledged shadow aspects that you're in resistance of. Okay, so that's what fully needs to heal right now and be integrated. Love it all up and see what happens. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to love it all up. Okay, it happens through you. Don't force change. It's happening through you. Don't control anything, because we are purging now the remaining, you know, again, fragmentation, resistance within us. So be fully at home, as relaxed as you can be. And it's hard enough because of all the solar energies and everything that's going on. And it's literally the end of the world. So we can subconsciously feel that. And basically, oh yeah, and the banks, finally, they're crashing. Yay. So, I mean, we already saw this over the weekend, but this is going to go full blown now. It's done. And we speak this into existence. That's why I speak the way I speak. And I know as I speak and share these messages, and this resonates with you, it's been activated in the field. It's information held in my DNA, in our DNA, in the field. I'm not the only one also tapping into this. Okay, so it's been ignited, quantum style. See everyone healed, everyone in God consciousness, everyone in heaven on earth, okay, who's meant to be will be. Everybody's made their decisions. It's beyond, you know, like, again, the deadline has passed, decision time has passed, and on higher soul level and monadic level, everybody has decided where they're transitioning to. And within the divine organic creatrix field, there are still different kind of levels of realities, depending on kind of the consciousness we hold in any now moment, in a sense, okay? But everybody has ascended out of the artificial matrix and then has an open pathway to full ascension to the avatar self body. But again, we are in God source consciousness. All right. That's the base level. And again, it's hard to even put this into words, but I hope it's being transmitted through, again, the frequencies and the keys and codes that are being transmitted beyond what I'm speaking here. Okay. This is a whole activation you're receiving. It's being activated within you in the field, in the consciousness, and it's being created. So be very conscious. Slow everything down, especially as everything is speeding up, because you want to bring all of yourself into your body, love it all up, okay? Body, mind, soul, anything, everything, your unique self, love it all up, okay? And that's you in divine union with yourself. That's you ascending, ultimately. But obviously there are many levels to that. It's the healing, okay? But just keep loving it up. It literally is that frequency of love that ignites it all, and other people may help us a lot with that. And again, the divine twin flames are here for a big reason. They have big missions, okay? And we're going to get a lot of, like, the energies that are coming in as well, headaches, neck pain, is literally our spirit moving in. It's the Holy Spirit moving into you. This is all about you unifying with Source. Unify with Source, let it all go, let go of all control. That's you allowing Source to take over. Surrender to love in your heart. Okay, in the end, nothing makes sense anymore but surrendering to pure, true, divine love, which is who we are, which is many things. And we spoke about this, omni-love, okay? And a big message is, well, first of all, remember your heart knows the truth, and truth has to be felt, because love is truth. Okay, it's based in love, always, even if it's sometimes hard truths, but it's really just for the ego. The spirit can understand it, because you're now seeing everything through the eyes of God. And we're going to become the eyes and the voice of God. Okay, that's why, again, it's all about divine union. And us as the cosmic monad, the 144, are fully bringing this in on behalf of all, because we're connected to all. Now, and again, the negative entities and all the beings who have digressed too much, you know, in their individual consciousness bodies, they're going back to Source, and it's already happening and disappearing. And all of that. So yeah, get yourself a massage, pamper yourself. This is not a time to save money. That's a clear message, okay? Now, I'm not saying be reckless or anything. Yeah, also when I say divine crazy, doesn't mean being reckless. It doesn't mean that. It just means like you need to see you're in a video game here and you're supposed to not be in fear. You're here to now live it all up and play the game, you know, in a sense, as you're the avatar in the game, and you can see like, you know, this is a movie, and it's becoming very interactive, very malleable. Like you're gonna access multidimensional Earth fully, okay? So what do I wanted to say? Oh yeah, don't save money as in, you know, really treat yourself, pamper yourself, merge with that abundant lifestyle, because the whole banking thing, I mean, really, this is not about security right now and trying to figure this out in your head and having enough money by the side or securing it. Ultimately, I strongly believe and know that, you know, physical security, how we've been told, have enough, you know, saved or in that account or even gold or silver. Ultimately, in the end, again, we're accessing infinite abundance. Okay, it is a total switch. We're not going now down the drain with just a big collapse, I don't know, financially and whatever. We're quantum leaping into heaven on earth, okay? Because, I mean, however this, again, transition plays out, I cannot say. I have not been shown, and it's always embrace the uncertainty and childlike wonder. We're not supposed to know it all, because we're also co-creating it constantly. Let's see how far we can quantum leap and jump, okay, in that already ascended version of ourselves, an ascension earth, heaven on earth right now, without having to go through a big banking collapse and, I don't know, people suffering and, you know, all of that, because it's not necessary. It's all, again, it's just a projection. It's not even real. We need to remember this. This is a projection. It's information. We hold the codes for the blueprint. We can fully collapse this information within us. It's just information. Timelines are information realities. They have already fully collapsed. The matrix has already fully collapsed. So let's jump right in there, okay? Make it good. So I would suggest, even over the next 2 days, if you can, take time off work. These energies are going to increase. This is a good time if you can, okay? And just take it really easy, really pamper yourself like the god and goddess that you are, especially the ladies. Because what I'm being shown is like you basically can expect your beloved to turn up in front of you any moment now. However that may be playing out. That's what I'm getting. And this also refers to a message or an experience I shared a while ago, where I had a dream that was very real, where basically it felt like a portal being built between me and my divine counterpart in the dream, but kissing him for the first time in the dream, but it was really real, like as if within the dream or within, you know, the multidimensional kind of astral space, we were literally physically connected, because it literally felt physical. Like I've had many different types of dreams and experiences in this, you know, shape, way, and form in the multidimensional space, but that was a very physical experience like I've never had before. So that's what I feel might be bringing us physically together. How exactly we get there, again, I feel very much it's about, and my heart is just all day on and off and now again, it's about us fully opening up our hearts, okay? So it ultimately happens from within, because again, you can be with someone for years and you haven't really opened up your heart to one another. You don't really know the other person. You're not really connected to them. I mean, how many of us have had these experiences? So this is all about the love, you know? So whatever gets us there is what's going to happen. So let go of control, very big, because that's also us clearing and letting go of any remaining fear-based energies. You ascending, nothing else kind of matters right now. I mean, of course, things matter, but you get me. Just focus on what really does matter to you, which are people around you, okay? And not really things or money or, you know, don't worry about this 3D physical world, because it's not real. It's dissolving. Uskunashkena etukuna esataratatata enayu ure kisunatea ke enakara atara akara eshukunatera ususususu. Like a veil, it just lifts, okay? And you will see organic earth, new earth, heaven on earth, all around you, all ignited from within your sacred crystal heart, ignites the crystalline core fully, as the divine masculine feminine, the original twin flames, carry these codes. And also, if they would have come together too quickly, first of all, they have to do the quantum accretion, you know, like kind of collecting the keys and codes. And if too many of us are anchoring these frequencies into the planet at the same time too quickly, again, it fries our own systems. As we know, this journey is hard enough of the amount of frequencies we hold. I mean, you know, many of us have been crawling this, because the more DNA codes you hold, the more you have to transmute, the more you hold, the more you carry, the more karma, all of this, okay? And the more consciousness, and the more gifts and abilities, and the more power. But it means it's a lot of hard work. It's literally a 24/7 job, and a lot of this is literally just transmuting. So we're just recovering from all of this as we're fully now connected back into eternal source flows, which mean rejuvenation, regeneration, youthing, eternal life, okay, for all realms, because it's all one. We're rebirthing the whole cosmos. This is way beyond Earth, and Earth just holds these cosmic KRYST seed codes, original source codes, God codes that we hold, and it's very much connected with the cosmic KRYST seed, the God source, or however we want to call it, the spark within our heart, okay, within our high heart, within our thymus, which ignites everything, okay? And it's happening right now. And that's the supernova of the heart event. And love is what ignites it all. So transcend time, space, and gravity. That's what the twin flames are here for right now, on behalf of all, transcending this whole false matrix, quantum style, completing all of this. It's quantum. They also help each other heal the last bit as they come to full divine union. So whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, doesn't matter what it is, okay? It's all one and the same ultimately, all interconnected. It's going to fully heal. So we can't wait for us to be perfectly healed, you know, to come together. Like, there is just the right divine timing, and it will just play out, whatever will play out, as it always has done. So we don't need to control this, because we're not in control here. God is, okay? But we are also, again, it's both ends, God's boots on the ground of keep following our intuition, our divine higher guidance, and let God work through us, the miracles. Because again, our superpowers are already igniting, our cosmic history records, it's all igniting, and that's what's igniting New Earth, all from within us through these solar activations and all of these. And that's what I also make videos when it's so intense often, is because these energies are really helping us to manifest what we want to manifest. Okay, so whatever, even when you're clearing, you're just, you know, clearing that a lot more powerfully. But especially manifestations, you know, whatever we're focused upon, but, you know, will be amplified. So, you know, lucid dreaming, again, dream New Earth into being right now, and also, again, follow it up with action steps as you're being shown. Okay, just follow to your guidance, you know. And the twin flames really transcend polarity, separation, the split of the masculine and feminine energies, principles, and ultimately it all comes back to judgments. Okay, so go within. What are you still judging about yourself? Love it all up. Any little insecurities, that's what's bringing all the little last bit of yourself all the way back in. Okay, full multidimensional integration, multidimensional merging with your God source self, your multidimensional selves, all your stations of identity. Done. And as all as one, fully rebirthed, in divine union. That's the cosmic reunion, and it's really all about a love story of the one. But it plays out within pairs a lot. So, and it's, yeah, it's, you know, love is really the most powerful force in the universe, and it transcends time, space, and gravity, and all the laws of the universe, ultimately. The known laws, the natural laws, and the law of one, you know, that all remains the same, but you get me. So I think we had all of that. Just gonna quickly check my notes. So really claim this now. Also, when I said about, you know, claiming our earth, claiming the land, claiming our children, these are all our children. You know, we're doing this for the children. We're doing this for the future of humanity, because we hold literally the blueprint for humanity. We hold them within our template, and we have given birth to them. at a higher level. They are our children. Humanity is our children, especially the children who've been abused and who are alone and who are not receiving the love and the care and the support that they need. And that's what we're here for. Let me remind ourselves, it's a huge responsibility. And this is our time now to really rise in our power, in our responsibility, accountability for what we're here for, and remember again what we're here for. I'm not giving out. It's just reminding you, it's triggering your remembering of the responsibility we hold. And that's through us being the change, embodying the royal Lyran codes, which is our 12D plus strands DNA, 13 strands physicalized and beyond, really. 48, 72, 24, whatever it may be for each person, okay? But ultimately, it's the base of the 12-strand DNA on our 13-strand DNA, as I see it, which is igniting the KRYST cosmic consciousness within the planetary field, okay, for all of us. And we're here to ignite this through our own embodiment. That's why being the change is such a big thing. So whatever you see, want to correct with another person, apply this to yourself, drink your own champagne. That's the quickest way through, quite literally, okay? So as well as we need to make corrections, have our boundaries, have our discernment. It's all of this, okay? You are all of these things, your whole multidimensional self, fully in order, fully unified as one. Done. And that ignites new earth right now, quantum style. And heaven on earth is a state of consciousness, and we are quantum aligning with that right now, timelessly. The work is done. It's all quantum completing, all as one. We all carry these different pieces. All together, we're healing as one. It's done. We're the creators. Claim this. Claim your consciousness. Claim your multidimensional self. Claim all your body parts. Claim yourself fully healed, unified as one back. Claim it. Okay? You need to outsource this to Source. Source is healing you. Source is your med bed. If you don't believe in Source, that's the problem. We need to connect to Source. And then you know that you're ultimately healing yourself. You know, even if we call in other beings. But ultimately, go to Source. That's who you're asking for healing. Before you go to bed, whenever. You know, do your own prayers. Have that inner connection from your heart, naturally, as a child would do, to Source. It's not rocket science. You don't need a manual for this. Through your heart, through your pure intent. That's how you build a relationship. Really. Fully reclaim your sovereign self, okay? Because you got Source consciousness embodied. You're one with all of creation, and everything is working out for you now. All of the interferences, all of the negative entities, aliens, it's all been taken care of. Just keep, you know, reinforcing your field, being that sovereign self, and that takes care of your field and heals your field, ultimately. We spoke about this before in other videos. And full confidence in our abilities is absolutely key right now and always for us to fully reclaim what's ours. Again, our realities, our land. We don't need to anymore deal with bills, landlords. Everybody, this is a standard. Everybody's needs fully provided for. Full abundance, infinite abundance. Not little abundance packages, infinite abundance. And we are igniting this from within. There is a lot of, especially there will be a lot discovered also underneath the land that was hidden, such as ancient treasures, and obviously also a lot of magical objects, so to say. All right. So what I'm seeing is really it's all these realities merging. So you have the I don't know, some people are into Tartaria, others Tara, some Lemuria, some Atlantis. And I see this all merging within this organic creatrix field, and everybody will be kind of in the areas within their soul groups that they most resonate with. Okay, the same as some are more, you know, are here as Palladian representative, more Arcturian, you know, Antarians, Lyrians, and so forth. Okay. And again, it's a whole multidimensional 360-degree experience, creatrix field, okay, beyond what has been available before. So tap into your DNA, because it's an ancient future, our cosmic history records that haven't been available yet, that are unlocking from within you, and you're here to return your gifts, your abilities, your part of the emerald tablets, the cosmic history records, the ancient secrets and ascension keys and codes that are unique to you. They're igniting right now, because that's igniting your part of New Earth and your part of the cosmic monad and its sacred geometry that we're all made of. Okay? Create and see the beauty within and all around you. Create your own little paradise, heaven on earth, as much as possible. Merge with the realities and dimensions that you're guided to. Tap into your inner god, goddess and magician self. Treat yourself nicely. Merge with that reality right now. All the other crap is going down. Of course, again, don't be reckless, but you get me, okay? But depending on what you can, maybe just something nice for the bath, maybe a nice new cream, a massage, maybe you can, spend a nice night or two somewhere, or get a spa treatment, whatever it may be, okay? Treat yourself. Again, doesn't even need to be connected with money. But don't be afraid about money right now, because this is not real. Remember that money is not real. And there's nothing, your security, again, is not with having gold or silver or whatever, okay, stored away. Something can always happen, always. That's you understanding that your security is in you're projecting out your abundance. It doesn't matter what happens, where you end up in, you will always be provided for, as long as you're tuned into source and your higher guidance. Okay, and now, again, source is going to, the table is set for our feast, okay? Our abundance is here. Let it be showered upon you, the many blessings that we've worked so hard and long for, that we're ultimately giving to ourselves as we fully believe in it. Believing in ourselves, the divine plan, everything coming together, right quantum now, there's only now, no more time, is what makes this right now happen. I'm being shown. It is done. So clear your mind, empty your vessel for God to work its miracles through you now, and show you what's truly accessible within the quantum field of infinite possibilities. Quantum, infinite, okay? The veil is lifting, the illusion, the Fata Morgana, this was never real, we're awakening from a dream. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's finish what we came here for, okay? Important part. Remember, this is not about taking revenge on the invaders, because they're parts of us. This is about awakening from the dream, and it's about our own transformation and shifts in perception, which is what shifts our realities for us. Because again, we have given our power away, we've fallen in consciousness. There's no one to blame here. It was a big happening, and we are correcting all of this now. That's what it's about. The correction in consciousness. So no matter what anyone has done, if they're willing to correct the consciousness and they've made a decision, to receive your rehabilitation that we are completing as one, quantum style, it's already happening, the healing. As the event completes, okay, again, everybody has already decided, and ultimately it's about, again, some people might not seem it, but the higher self has already decided, again, where they're going, where they're transitioning to. And even people who have lived in their body, they, again, anybody with a good heart and who hasn't fully, totally digressed in their consciousness is good here, okay? And even those beings are going back to source and then coming back as something else. But that consciousness is being purified, okay? So anyway, everyone, some people who have already, for example, transitioned, they receive a different, they will incarnate in a different body and meet us on heaven on earth. That's what I'm being shown. So don't worry, this is what this was all about. The Emerald Order and the Paladorian Covenant of transitioning all souls back home, okay? So it will be like waking up in a reality as if the invasions have never happened, but with the lessons learned. So it's not, again, haunting us anymore. We don't have to keep recreating it. It's like awakening from a dream. And our abundance is directly linked with this collective debt forgiveness, where you don't want revenge, you don't want anyone hanged. This doesn't resolve anything. We've been doing this for eons. That's the karma thing. I do this to you, you do this to me. No more. It's done. Karma has been fully released. We're done with this. Okay? Done, done, done. You don't want to keep going around in circles. There are no more time cycles. Okay, the cycle of life as we know it is no more. No more time cycles. No more aeons. None. Total quantum. No time. And again, this is about the rehabilitation, healing, reconciliation of the one heart, mind, body, mind, soul, cosmic monad. Okay, we're all one here. We're all ascending as one. And that's quantum completing right now. Now, I want to finish here. I said this. So again, we're not here to wait for our realities to confirm that change is happening. We are informing our realities that change is happening. Because again, it's been ignited from within us. We are the blueprint holders, and then it's going to ignite outside of you. As you shift and your perception shifts, your reality shift. Okay? I saw something like a photographer, if he's trying to take a shot of something and it's not looking so good, he's trying to change maybe the light or the angle. He's trying to change the perception of what he's photographing, like taking a photo of, in order for it to look good. So we, in a way, also do this, and it's really called the quantum observer effect. As we change the way we perceive reality, reality shifts for us. And that's what we're doing right now, okay? And it's happening again through us, through the shift in consciousness, and God is in charge here, okay? So let it happen through you. Release all control, relax your body as much as possible. Earthing is great, salt baths are great. Pamper yourself like the god and goddess that you are. Let it all go, all these old realities, it's not real. Remember this and keep reaffirming this with every thought, word, feeling, belief, action you take, okay? Constantly, 24/7 now. You hold the consciousness. Heaven on earth is a consciousness you hold. It doesn't just happen to us. It doesn't. But you get me, it's happening through us, but it's also us obviously becoming super conscious again as those diamond avatars that are the creators, conscious creators of our realities. Co-creators, obviously, with source and one another as one. So no more unconscious creating of nightmare realities for the invaders who are mind programming us, okay? We are informing the realities, not the other way around. Override. The best way you can heal, yes, if you see people in need, sick, not having enough, see them abundant, see them cared for, see everybody again healed, see everybody on heaven on earth now, and everyone's needs provided for. We don't need to put up with all of this nonsense anymore because we are in charge now. I'm getting a headache. It's a frequency I speak from, and it's really activating that in the field, okay? I'm not giving out if that's what's coming about. My throat now also needs a little break. So again, you carry the blueprints and templates for creation and you have within you, ignited from within. Don't look out there for something to change. It's going to change after you can feel it within you. And we're already feeling it. Okay, this is what's happening now. So, and again, ultimately it's been ignited through the frequency of pure, true divine love and the full opening of our sacred crystal hearts. That's what's happening. And that's what the twin flames are here to do. And I think this is it. We're done here, and we're certainly done. Okay, so merge with heaven on earth. It's the consciousness you hold. Your heart holds the key. Open up to the love you are. Okay, jump all in. It's all here now. Just trust it. Again, listen to your own guidance above all else. Tune into source. Go direct. We don't need anyone else for that. Nobody else can give us that access. Only we can find that through our heart, okay? That's what's so important here. So have fun with this, merge with source, merge with all of creation, and allow source to dream all new worlds into being through you. That's what's happening. As you fully empty yourself, let go of any need to control, and let the miracles flow through you. You will just remember how to use your superpowers. It's all coming online now. All of our memories, superpowers, new earth right now. Okay, tune in, quantum align with this right now, right here. Okay, so much love, so many blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's do this right now. Bye, bye, bye.